Hello everybody and welcome back to another Phoenix Friday with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. This is Dr. Charles and with me I have my co-host M.
Hey guys!
So we're going to pick up this trial right where we left off. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Let's get going. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? About why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Alright, so a revised testimony now that we know about why he didn't see the actual, stabby stab.
Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep.
That is not all that happened.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. All right. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. What did you miss, specifically? When the lens opened, what did you see?
Well, a person on the ground. And the Steel Samurai.
That's all that happened. That's all?
Yeah, I told you, didn't I? I did take a picture.
I would have once again got that lens. I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Press him hard.
Yeah.
Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody, listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Bullseye. Aye?
How did you know?
I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers.
Okay.
Wow.
This feels great.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody.
I took a few shots, but I was too late. But it was too late, so I erased them.
Ooh.
You erased them?
He doesn't know how to work his camera.
Yeah.
Oh, good point. Why would you erase a picture on your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that?
He has a whole scrapbook of them.
I know, right?
He's becoming less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence.
Doesn't know how to work his camera.
How can I pick holes in such a short testimony?
There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. What do we need to present, though?
I was thinking this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Cody.
What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad.
Oh.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh, right.
What was it you told me then?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order? Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. Oh, Lord.
What?
No, wait, no way!
Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is.
Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually?
Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. What are you thinking?
I don't know.
Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what's going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Is it no, he didn't do it. Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? The photos were blurry, he erased them by mistake, the Steel Samurai didn't win.
He didn't win.
I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost?
Oh no!
Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone, ever!
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth!
But he's like 5!
Order! I will have order! Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Oh, we got him cornered. Cody, that day, you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight. Right?
Wah! Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Wah!
Wait, how? What? Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to your witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell.
Boom!
Was Jack Hammer in the Steel Samurai costume? Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about?
Oh god.
The Steel Samurai was the victim. Because he
Right?
fell down, and I think that's what's happened. Yeah, I think so.
Oh god.
If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! How many times do I have to say this? So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony?
On the day of the murder, isn't it me?
Yeah, it's you.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio One, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know.
I get it.
Huh?
I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops!
Huh? Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera.
What? Show us, quick.
No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
Now!
Here, this is it.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
What is
What
it?
is it?
Oh.
It looks like an S and a 2.
Studio 2? Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait!
Wait, Phoenix!
Mia, what?
Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly, I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show it. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo.
Because I think Studio 2 is blocked off.
Yes.
Right, the falling head thing. Right?
I guess. Yeah.
Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct?
Yeah!
I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But, that's impossible. Hey, what's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. So somebody from Studio 2 did help a hand in this. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Studio 2. Where everybody was meeting.
Right?
Here.
Bet it was Penny.
At Studio 2. That's where all the bigwigs were together.
Oh, yeah.
I see, that would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path was blocked.
Right? Yeah. No.
I think.
Studio 1's path is no.
Yeah, Studio 2 was the one that was blocked. That's where everybody was having their meeting.
Oh, yeah.
The path of the trailer was blocked. So we have heard the path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Ooh, this took a piping hot spin. As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating a steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Sheesh. Order! That defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldbag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole the Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim.
No.
Why would he steal the Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume.
Do we have proof?
I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. So I'm thinking that he was put to sleep, so like somebody was intentionally trying to keep him out of the picture. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Okay. Wait a moment! That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes? But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea.
Print
the bottle? An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle.
Excuse me, Phoenix. You should have already done that before you got to court.
Yeah, buddy. Sloppy work. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge.
Bye.
What if it's not his fingerprints but Penny's?
Maybe. At least it's somebody's fingerprints.
This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in the case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him, and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
Yeah.
As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Ooh. We get to the end.
Woo!
Very well, court is adjourned. Whew! That was a close one.
We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about three times during that trial.
Living is exhausting.
Right?
Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Ha, maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Me too.
The dead?
Of course we're kidding.
Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. That was a close one, huh, Mia?
Really too bad. I'm sorry I missed it.
Huh?
Martin.
Maya!
So, what happened?
Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all we need is a motive and proof.
Wow, get going, Nick.
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have.
Initial trial? What's that?
That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up.
So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste.
The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this.
I've missed her.
Nick? I think her guard's down.
Yeah?
I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Whew, she's alive.
What's going on? Producer Vasquez. I was wondering about D. Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. She always gets her way.
She seems bitter.
Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry.
Hey, Mr. Hammer.
I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible.
All right, so we're gonna move.
Talked. Where are we moving to?
The employee area. We're gonna try to find these weasels.
I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time.
This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come and see the film later.
I guess. This is where you found the bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
I wonder if there's any other clues lying around.
Yeah! No touching!
Eek!
Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't mean. I almost had a heart attack.
Heh, I guess I could be a little dramatique at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal, traces thereof. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color.
Not always accurate. Wow, neat! Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
Now, everything is due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. State plate added to the court record. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jackhammer's prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yup, it sounds like the one who put the powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Sleeping pill bottle added to the court record. Oh, hello.
What are you doing here?
Smoking some cigs. Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore.
What? Why? But WP's innocent.
Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week's the last episode of the Steel Samurai.
What? What? No!
Why? The last episode?
What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai?
I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant.
No!
Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to be changing its programming. They're not going to make kid shows anymore.
What? Why?
I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Studio policy? Why did they decide this? Why aren't they going to make any more kid shows? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget about all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand?
How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai?
It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow.
No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something.
Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. That. And this is... A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me about what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay, yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything, she said, apparently.
Some dirt? What dirt?
Dirt. You know, bad stuff.
I know what dirt means.
About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set that was the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago someone died, and it was Hammer's fault.
Someone died?
It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer.
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public?
Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out.
See.
You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try asking her, if she'll talk.
What? You're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why do you take over for me? Why don't
Sassy.
you? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios the way it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick.
Rabies.
Maybe we should keep a safe distance.
Talk. 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago.
Whoa.
Oh, Jesus.
Who told? Who did you hear that from?
Huh?
Nicolette?
Nichols?
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 Nichols? Nick? Penny Nichols? The assistant we talked to?
Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Whippersnappers? Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed, no less? I suppose you think this is fun.
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Yeah, okay, he's not the angel simp. He's not good! Or do you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume. I have proof. We have fingerprints on a bottle.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Dat. Here's my proof.
What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers?
Oh, the plate. This was on his food. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes. So?
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. These are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
What? Big oof. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag?
Kind of sad.
Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Let me have it.
Miss
Oldbag?
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident.
Gasp.
What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it.
Yeah.
That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. Oh. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia.
Oh, casually.
Sweet. She silenced that paparazzi. Oh, did she?
For good?
This was the beginning. After that, she became forced to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant to harm anyone. Miss Oldbag? Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this.
Huh? A photograph? Is this photo number 1?
Maybe.
Oh, no. Oh.
Wait a second.
Wait a second.
This is the picture.
Is this the Oh, remember these things that were bent? That's where it happened.
Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell on the flower box fence. Oh.
Yeah. But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I understand. 5-year-old photo added to the court record. Yep, there she is.
Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello?
Her again.
Hello? L-L-O!
But Maya, you should at least try to be polite.
I'm watching the clouds.
Oh my god. That's all she had to say, apparently. Should we present the photo?
Yeah.
She's not even looking.
Where?
What?
Where did you get that?
Well...
Old bag.
Old?
She means the security lady, Mrs. Oldbag, Nick.
Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer.
The wind.
What? The huh?
It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind?
That is not tobacco in that pipe.
No. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Okay. Nick, she went inside the trailer.
Move to the trailer, I guess.
Humph, you came. Well then, what was that you were talking about?
Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kid shows for petty change.
Humph. So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from a rightful place as a star. Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But, you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident. How are you so sure?
Oh, she's snarky. Look at that. What do you mean?
Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident?
No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it? On purpose?
That's what I mean.
Where's your proof? Can you prove it?
Humph. Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too.
So that's why she had the photo.
She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would do is the negatives. He would have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me now.
No.
No, thank you. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys.
Holy moly.
Holy shit.
Who are they?
Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? Well, you're not going to do that, lady, so...
What?
The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all?
I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away.
What?
No!
Hold it right there! Gumshoe to the rescue! I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now!
Humph. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it.
Oh, she's guilty.
Oh, yeah.
She's way guilty.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing.
Detective Gumshoe? Thank you. I was really scared.
Huh? Don't mention it, pal. I'm just doing my job.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective.
Oh.
Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon.
Bye. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. To be continued.
Oh.
On the next episode of Phoenix Wright, where we're going to take D. Vasquez to jail, take D. Vasquez to court, and then put her in jail.
That's what we're doing.
Yes, so if you enjoyed this episode, then please stick around for the next one. We'll see you later.